it was gonna be one of my first videos, um, but I had mentioned in the first recording, I kind of low-key had a little obsession with DUIs over the last 6 months. I don't know why. No one in my family drinks. I'm not really I've had alcohol before, but I'm not so much a drinker. Anyways, I think what fascinated me about it was just looking at the sentencing, looking at the people's reactions, wondering why some people were able to get away with like 8 DUIs, and sometimes it wasn't their first time having somebody pass away as a result. And this one was interesting to me, the case surrounding Rebecca Grossman, just because everything else I had watched, like if you type in DUI sentencing, they're from the past. And so over this past, yeah, like 6 to 9 month period, um, it's something that I feel like now I'm a part of it and I get to see how long it takes for you to get to sentencing and what the sentencing will look like and watch it unfold. So the thing that fascinated me about this one was that t the first time I recorded, because I hadn't seen it in such a long time and I'm trying to record my initial reactions, was that, I was under the impression that I knew for sure one of the children had died, but when you could actually hear my shock when I was reminded that it was actually 2 of the babies got killed. Um, and then I also, reading up on the details, excuse me, saw that it was a family of 6, so that means that they had a total of 4 children. Um, what I remembered was that there was one child who, when she hit the child, he rolled up on the windshield, and there was enough damage to it to, because I think part of the defense they were trying to make for her is that she wasn't aware, but there was so much damage to the windshield, and not only that, they said that when the baby like rolled up on the windshield and then rolled back down after the baby rolled down, she took off again. So it's like there's a level of consciousness there. And the only reason she stopped from fleeing the scene, the only reason was because there was so much damage to the front of the vehicle, to the engine, that the engine failed. Um, And then what I found out too is that she got let out on a $2 million bail. And this was, I want to say, back in September. Yeah, it was in September. And I'm hovering over this now, but um you're more than welcome to look at it. I'm fairly new to YouTube, so I'm noticing like if I show certain clips or whatever, I'll just quote unquote get demonetized. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for the fun of it. Um, if I'm gonna go down in history, I'm gonna go down in history and saying that I started this channel because yesterday I was watching Wendy Williams, which I have it logged on here to talk about that video, but she was talking about how Kim Kardashian is the most eligible bachelorette in the world. And I remember just sitting there. This was yesterday, I kid you not. And I was like, there is no, like, how is this okay? And I'm thinking, okay, somebody's in her pockets, her Kris Jenner's probably in her pockets and paying for it, whatever. But my whole point of starting this is I just want to be able to kind of share and be raw and look at what the real issues are without having to worry about sponsorships or, you know, having to really worry about it. I just want to get down to the truth, right? That's going to be my driving force. What is the truth in this situation? And it's interesting how different people preserve truth, and that's because they have different lens and different filters that they look at things. So when you look at this, like I said, in the first video I did, I kind of showed the clips, and it put me over the 10-minute mark, but also It puts a strike on there. I'm not 100% sure what that means. It's not a strike, but it just says, anyways. So, but one of the things, if I remember correctly, is this video right here. There's a guy that talks about how good Rebecca Grossman is. Now, mind you, two children are dead and she fled the scene. But it was just one of those things where my reaction was I was so appalled, right? So here's the crime scene. You see the scooter. And then I just definitely wanted to play this part. And this was the only witness. Like you can go back and see what the title of the video is and the timing and the name and whatnot. But I was just as appalled watching it again right now. The first time I tried to upload, this is the one witness that they had on there. And listen to what he says. Okay, hold on. You guys bear with me. I'm gonna get better at this. I'll probably have a timestamp. But listen to what he says. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't click on the timestamp. Listen to what he says and tell me your thoughts. Okay? That's what I want to see in the comments. Tell me what you think about this one witness talking about the two children being killed and fleeing the scene, but this is the way that they want to portray her. So you see there's a connection there. He had dinner with her relatives. So wouldn't you think there's some bias? But check this out. Check what he says. Hold on. In case you missed it. I don't know about you or me. This is about the truth. Put it down in the comments. Could you ever go down in history with a video in your face, knowing the severity of this type of situation and say that they're a great person? I see this time and time and time again. It will probably come up in more news clips, but it's like, to me, personally, I feel like I would either A, just not say anything, or I would say that it was tragic, but you're not going to catch me on video saying that somebody killed someone and they were a great person. Not ever. I just, and I'm like a little bit low key disturbed why they would even put that in there. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll probably do more DUI sentencing. They will probably be older though, so I'm kind of torn right now. Like I said, I'm just doing this kind of for fun, but I might do more DUI sentencing. But like I said, a lot of them are older. I might just transition to n- current news, and you'll get to hear my initial reaction, and then you're more than welcome to put your comments below. All right, peace.